You ever try to fall asleep and suddenly imagine yourself winning an Oscar? Yeah, that's what happened to me tonight. I was halfway to dreaming about mangoes when my brain whispered, "Hey, what if you gave an Oscar speech?" And then, poof, my sleepy sloth brain turned into a red carpet. Cameras flashing, spotlights spinning, and I'm standing there in a tuxedo that takes me 3 hours to put on. At first, I imagine the moment. My name is called, and the Oscar goes to Sloth. I crawl slowly, dramatically up the stairs to the stage. The crowd is clapping in slow motion, which, honestly, is the only speed I can handle. I grab the golden statue. It's heavy, heavier than my emotional baggage, and I say, "Wow, I didn't prepare a speech." Because I didn't think sloths were even eligible for human awards. Instant laughter, a standing ovation. My fur glows under the spotlight like caramel. And I think about what I'd even win the Oscar for. Best nap in a supporting role? Most dramatic yawn? Maybe best original slow motion. I could totally sweep that category. My entire existence is in 0.5x playback speed. I'd like to thank gravity for always holding me down, and coffee for trying its best but never standing a chance. But what if my Oscar speech goes wrong? What if halfway through I forget what I was saying? I just freeze there, holding the statue, blinking for 40 seconds straight while the orchestra plays me off. Or worse, what if I try to say something deep like "follow your dreams," and then remember I haven't moved in 5 years? That would be awkward. I'd have to change it to "let your dreams come to you slowly." Now my imagination's getting fancy. I picture myself surrounded by celebrities, Brad Pitt handing me a banana smoothie, Meryl Streep nodding like she's proud of me. Who let the sloth in? I'd probably wink at him and say, "Patience, Ryan. I took this scenic route to success." Then I'd lean on the microphone for a nap mid-sentence. Then comes the press conference after. "Sid, how does it feel to make history?" A reporter asks. "It feels slow," I say. "Like everything else I do." Cameras flash. Another. Journalist asks, "What's your secret?" I tell them. Consistency. I never rush success. I just hang in there, and the internet explodes with memes of me holding the Oscar upside down. But then the fantasy takes a turn. I imagine what happens after the fame, suddenly. Every commercial wants me. Introducing the new Sloth energy drink. Feel nothing. Move slower. I become the face of sleepwear brands and meditation apps. Paparazzi try to catch me doing exciting things, but I'm just napping in public trees. My agent keeps calling, but I only answer once a month. The fame exhausts me literally then. My mind drifts to the other nominees. Maybe there's a cheetah who starred in Fast, and the Furious, a parrot who gave a heartbreaking performance in Tweet Me by Your Name. A turtle director who spent 40 years finishing his first film. And yet, somehow, they all stand and cheer for me. Because deep down, even in Hollywood, everyone respects good timing. Especially when it's slow. And maybe, just maybe, my Oscar speech inspires someone. A little snail out there watching from a leaf, whispering, "If he can do it, maybe I can too." I'd love that. I'd love to be someone's slow-motion hero. The kind who reminds you that pace doesn't define progress. That even the slowest climb can reach the tallest branch. But then I laugh. Because I remember who I am. I'm not at the Oscars. I'm lying here in my hammock, wrapped in a blanket that smells like eucalyptus. My only audience is a confused pigeon on the edge of the window. I don't even own a tuxedo. My Oscar is a half-eaten avocado pit. Still, for a few minutes, it felt real. And that's the magic of night thoughts. They turn the quiet into a standing ovation. Maybe I'll never win an Oscar, but maybe I already did every time I survive another Monday, or finish a thought before falling asleep. So I set my imaginary trophy on the nightstand, whisper thank you, and close my eyes. The applause fades, the lights dim, and my brain finally slows its roll. Good night, Hollywood. Good night, ridiculous thoughts. See you at the after party in my dreams.